Hey guys, welcome back to another Helix video. Wanted to do just a quick little follow-up video on the snapshot feature, which is brand new for firmware 2. If you haven't updated, go ahead and do that because they've added some cool things. There's a new amp model and some new effects models. I haven't even touched that yet. I've just been dealing with the snapshot feature, which is in and of itself awesome. But I had a question. I did a quick video yesterday dealing with setting up snapshots and how to define them, how to rename them, and what they are, and that sort of thing. And it was still very new to me, and I'm still learning. And I had a question about whether or not if you change a pedal on-off state, does the snapshot remember that, or do you have to save it every time before it remembers that? Which is a great question, and I had to kind of look into the manual and see how that worked. And there are two modes. If you go to global settings and preferences under snapshot edit, you can either set that to recall or discard. Recall means that if you're playing a snapshot and you go into manual mode and make a change, turn something on or off, if you go to another snapshot and come back, it's going to remember that. So let's say I'm on a snapshot that's clean. I turn on a drive pedal, go to another snapshot, come back. If that setting's on recall, the drive pedal stays on. Okay. Now, the other setting is discard, which is what I have it set to right now. So that means however you have defined and saved your snapshots are the way they're going to be every time you go to them. So let me give you an example. My first snapshot here is set to clean. Okay, nothing is on. It's just the guitar amp, a little bit of reverb. Now, if I go into manual mode, turn on a couple of drive pedals and a delay pedal. Now, if my snapshot edit setting is on recall, it will remember what I'm doing, and it will stay this way when I go back to snapshot 1. Now, since I've set it to discard changes, that means when I hit snapshot 1, it's going to go back to how I originally saved it. Now, me personally, I think this is the way I'm going to like to have snapshots, to where I can predefine and save them, and regardless of what I do in manual mode, turning things on and off, the snapshot's going to be like a panic button. Like, I know what I'm going to get. I don't have to think about, okay, well, I've made this change and that change, so now when I go back to this snapshot, this is going to be on. I don't really want to do that. That's just me personally. So this way, it just stays the way I've programmed it. If I want to, turn on a couple of drive pedals and have it stay that way, I would just click save, or on the unit click save while that snapshot's up. Then it's saved. Then that's the state until I save it otherwise. But this way, like I said, the advantage of that, in my opinion, is that snapshots don't change. They do exactly what you define them to do, and they stay that way. So I like that. The other thing I've done is I've set up my foot switches to where in manual mode I've got 10 stomps. I like having the extra couple of stomps. And then when I'm hit the mode switch and I'm not in manual mode, I have access to 8 snapshots, and then the far left 2 pedals are bank up and down. So that kind of gives me 8 snapshots to choose from. It gives me 10 stomps to kind of fool around with, and then when the snapshot mode is on, I can still, if I need to change presets, I can hit the bank up and down and get to access to my different presets. I never changed presets during songs before, so now with the snapshot feature, I'm certainly not going to now. Again, that's just the way I set things up and the way I play. You're welcome to do it however suits your needs the best. But anyway, I just want to do a quick video to kind of clarify the differences between the snapshot edit modes, where it's going to either recall or discard your changes. Huge thanks to Line 6 for throwing that little bit in. I mean, the snapshot feature is awesome. The fact that they just tailor it to just give you so much flexibility and room to make it your own and do it exactly how it's going to fit your needs. It's just a beautiful user interface. I can't say enough about the flexibility and what all has gone into this user interface and what Line 6 has done. So thank you again to Line 6 for a great product. If you like what I'm doing, please like and subscribe. Feel free to share these videos. Give me feedback in the comments. Let me know what you'd like to see next. Obviously, as far as snapshots go, I've just scratched the surface. I'm doing some very, very basic things with it in terms of just having different snapshots of effect configurations within a patch. But there's so much more that can be done with snapshots, and there'll be more videos to come, I'm sure, because there's so much more you can do with them. So I'm just scratching the surface now, but man, it's fun. And I'll also try to do a video showing some of the new amp and some of the new effects and that sort of thing. But let me know what you guys want to see. Let me know what you like, what you don't like, all that good stuff. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you next time.